What is the way forward? Number one, we have asked management to swing into action to arrest and prosecute Hamis Kiggundu, because that is their mandate, their duty. Whatever he's doing is illegal. So there is no reason why we should acquiesce in these illegalities as an institution. The treatment of criminals or offenders is well known under the law. How are they treated? They are not supposed to be pampered. They are not supposed to be protected. They are not supposed to be cushioned against the law. And this is why we have asked management, please, if we are to remain relevant as an institution of KCC, we must crack the whip. We must take action against this kind of impunity being perpetrated by him. If a notice was issued to him way back in August to halt whatever he was doing there, and he has frowned upon that notice, he is continuing with his illegal construction, why not take the necessary steps to have him arrested and prosecuted? That is issue number one. If we are to stamp out impunity, we must crack the whip. We must deal with the Hamis Kiggundu, take on the bull by the horns. Lest we shall not enforce the law against anyone if we cannot get the big fish brought brought to book. That is number one. Two, we are exploring ways as an institution to ensure that the victims of this man-made disaster are compensated by both Hamis Kiggundu and the institution of KCCA for recklessness, negligence, and outright complicity. As an institution and the central government, I don't want to include myself, but the institution of KCC and the government are accomplices in this impunity. And because we owe a duty of care to the business community, and they suffered this injustice at the hands of Hamis Kiggundu, of course in collusion with the government agencies, they deserve some remedies. They are entitled to remedies. There is a known legal dictum that thou shalt not suffer wrong without a remedy. It's not in dispute. The business community suffered a wrong, so they cannot go without any atonement, without any remedy. So the very reason, as leaders, we have to take these steps, and we have already started on the same, to ensure that we cause this matter to be addressed. And if need arises, we shall not hesitate to go to courts. I want to repeat this. If need arises, we shall not hesitate to take a legal action, to file a civil suit, to seek for remedies. No. It's the victims to seek remedies. No. If need arises, they have gone, and the circumstances leading to the termination of the proceedings, and this is where we are now. So that's why we are saying we are dissatisfied, we are disillusioned with the way Parliament has conducted these investigations, as if they are not that serious. In other words, Madam Speaker of Parliament, the Speaker of Parliament, the chairperson of this so-called fact-finding team, and the entire team are equally culpable for what transpired yesterday in Kampala. Because they ought to have investigated this matter in time, made a report, and the remedial actions recommended. Unfortunately, they accomplished these crimes being perpetrated by Hamis Kiggundu. Shame upon you, Madam Speaker Mengo, and your team. Scope and objectives of the ongoing and planned development of the Nakivubo Channel, and to assess whether the developments comply with existing laws, regulations, and policy frameworks. These were the terms of reference of this fact-finding team. And this is what they set out to investigate and come up with the report. What happened on 17th? For us, we set off to go to the committee. On reaching Parliament, again we got a shock of our life. They gave us a letter on that very day, the morning of 17th September, rescheduling of a meeting with the fact-finding team on the Nakivubo drainage channel and related developments. Reference is made to your letter dated 11th September, wherein you are invited for a meeting on the developments of the Nakivubo drainage channel. The fact-finding team regrets to inform you that the meeting scheduled for 17th September will not be undertaken as had been earlier communicated due to other engagements. The purpose of this letter, therefore, is to inform you of the postponement of the said meeting to a more appropriate date that will be communicated in due course. Signed, Chimosho Dan, Chairperson, Fact-Finding Team on Nakivubo Drainage Channel. Since then, hesitated to file a case in courts of law to cause compensation to be made towards the victims of this injustice. Finally, we want to put Parliament to task. This fact-finding team of Chimosho should stop this business of flirting around with this this serious issue. They stop it. We are saying, Daniel Chimosho and your team, you should stop flirting around with this issue. Stop hoodwinking Ugandans that the investigation is going on. If there is nothing that you are doing to investigate this matter, say so. You invited us for a meeting on 17th of September. You turned us away without any justifiable reason, indicating that you would be calling us at an appropriate time. Up to now, you have not written to us. You have not rescheduled the meeting. You have not told us when we shall be meeting again. Why hoodwink Ugandans? Stop that business. Stop that nonsense. If your accomplices, say so. Instead of hoodwinking Ugandans, that you are conducting investigations.